In the year 1519, the port of Seville buzzed with life. Five great wooden ships stood ready: the Trinidad, San Antonio, Concepcion, Santiago, and Victoria. At their helm stood Ferdinand Magellan, a man of unshakable vision. His dream? To find a westward route to the Spice Islands, and in doing so, sail around the world, a journey no one had ever completed. On September 20th, 1519, the anchors were lifted. Magellan stood on the deck of his flagship, the Trinidad, watching Spain fade into the horizon. Ahead lay months, perhaps years, of danger, hardship, and uncertainty. But for Magellan, the unknown was not a reason to turn back. It was the reason to go forward. The first tests came quickly. Raging storms in the Atlantic tossed the ships like toys. Waves rose higher than the masts. The wind screamed through the sails. Men clung to ropes with bleeding hands, while Magellan's voice cut through the chaos, commanding, steady, unyielding. They survived, but the sea had made its warning clear. Winter brought new danger, not from the waves, but from the men themselves. In the freezing waters near South America, food grew scarce, and patience thinner still. A mutiny erupted. Sailors demanded they turn back. But Magellan, calm yet unshakable, faced them down. Through strategy and resolve, he broke the rebellion and kept the dream alive. After months of searching, the fleet found a narrow passage twisting through icy mountains and mist, a path that would later bear his name, the Strait of Magellan. For weeks, they navigated its treacherous channels until at last they sailed into a vast and silent ocean. The Pacific Crossing. They called it the Pacific. Peaceful. But for the crew, it was anything but. Weeks turned into months. The food rotted, water ran out, men chewed on leather straps to survive. Many grew sick with scurvy. Still, the ships pressed on, driven by Magellan's determination. In March 1521, after more than a year at sea, the fleet reached the islands we now know as the Philippines. Here, Magellan forged friendships with local rulers, offering gifts and faith. But in defending one ally from a rival chief, Magellan would meet his fate. On April 27th, 1521, Magellan led his men to the shore of Mactan Island. The battle was fierce. Warriors with spears and arrows surged forward. Magellan fought bravely, but he was struck down and never rose again. The dreamer was gone, but his dream was not. The return of the Victoria. With heavy hearts, the surviving crew pressed on. By September 1522, only one ship, the Victoria, remained. Tattered sails, starving men, but still moving forward. When they finally reached Spain, only 18 of the original 270 had survived. And Magellan never lived to see the completion of his journey.